In this section, we are going to see as to how we can handle these exceptions. So, whatever exceptions the Java stack compiler throws at us has to be caught by the developer and passed on to the user in such a way that the user can understand. This is the concept of handling exceptions. So, let's see what handling exceptions with keywords are, and we'll also see some sample programs. There are 5 keywords for exception handling, namely try, catch, throws, throw, and finally. Let's see how these 5 work. The try catch block is the block where you write a program and catch the exceptions. The errors are identified in this block and they are caught and sent to the catch block where the actual error is printed and shown to the user. You can see in the syntax as to how a try and catch block should be written. The try catch block should be written within the curly braces as shown in this particular example. The throw is a keyword wherein you can create your own error messages and give it to the user, because you might have written a program, and since only you know what the program is all about and the error that can be returned by way of a user giving a wrong input, then you can pass on your message to the user and say that this is wrong and this is how the program has to be typed. But the throws is a predefined keyword. The error that is being returned or the exception that is being returned to the user is a message that is predefined by the Java runtime system. The finally keyword is used to pass on your line to the next block of statements. Suppose you come to a particular portion where there is an error. The error is caught, but you don't want the error to be printed and you don't want to terminate the program. So you use the finally keyword to print the next block or go to the next block so that the program overlooks this error, goes to the next block, and it executes that block also. After having seen these keywords, it's only right that we see an example or a program as to how the try catch block is being used, and let's return an arithmetic exception so that we can see as to how an exception can be handled by using a try and catch block. So shall we see a program? This program is an example for the try catch block. I've introduced a class called arithman which is going to return an arithmetic exception. And now if you see, I passed on 2 values, integer a as 10 and b as 0. The previous example too, we had also done the same example, but then, now just imagine after the declaration, when I'm going to write the program, I write it under a try catch block as per the syntax that I'd shown you in the previous slides. Now if you see, I've given a try and 2 curly braces within 2 curly braces, and I have just divided a by b, and I'm going to print the value of c. Suppose since b is a 0, there is an error that is likely to be returned. Therefore, this error is caught and then thrown on to this catch block. Because this message cannot be printed as it's an error, therefore it will pass on to the catch block, and the E here is an object for the exception class, and this is printed over here. Therefore the user gets a message that he can readily understand. So let's run this program and see how the output looks like. I compile this program and now I run it. See, the last time when you saw, there was a big stack trace which was returned, but now a simple error has been returned to the user that the number has been divided by 0. This is an example of an arithmetic exception. Therefore, it says arithmetic exception here, which means that the number has been divided by 0, and there are other types of exceptions also, which we'll see in the next session. I hope you would have understood what try catch blocks are used for and how you can handle exceptions by using these blocks. As an exercise, you can do something. Having seen how a try-catch block works, try to add more tries or maybe a nested try in your program, a try inside a try block, and see how the program works, or see if you can have two separate try blocks or try catch blocks in your program and see how the program works. Take that as an assignment, do it, and get back to me if you have any problems. Let's see more of these keywords in the next session. So till such time we meet again, it's thank you and goodbye.